When last we wenched, ladies, season 5, episode 14 was our last session. I titled it "The Lost Song of the Sky Singers," and that is because we all started the session. You guys were in the Temple of Cord. If you remember, you are, as a broader kind of recap, you guys are in the elemental plane of air, which is like right above Wind's Peak. Wind's Peak being the tallest point in Waydora. In the material plane, you flew through the clouds, flew through another dimension to the elemental plane of air, specifically in the city in the clouds known as Zephyros. And in Zephyros, you've done some things. Basically, you're trying to get the elemental ring of air in the elemental plane of air, and the story kind of led you to this Temple of Cord. And you met the Sky Singers. You found the lost song of the Sky Singers. Valdrick spent the beginning part of this episode training and learning the song with the Sky Singers. After watching their ritual, they performed a storm song, which seems to be some sort of like ritual worship towards their god, the Storm Lord Cord. After you spent some hours practicing and then eventually deliberating how you were going to sneak out and perform this song in the dead of night, you did eventually sneak out. And this song needs to be performed to the statue because the statue holds the elemental ring of air, and to remove it might cause a massive influx of weather patterns, natural and unnatural, and just kind of might destroy Waydora with natural disasters. So to kind of quell that magical part of the statue, you sung this song. You get up there, you flew up there by magical means, invisible to the Gith. Quickly realize that there is a loud and hard to see hailstorm that is kicked up all over Zephyros, and you realize that might be part of the diversion that the Dukes of Akka started because of Keeper Zenith. You guys sent Keeper Zenith back. So you could deduce that was part of the diversion. You used the coverage of the hailstorm to perform this song while Solara, Calliope, and Anya kind of guarded Valdrick. You nailed it. The performance, something happened. You saw the ward bonds kind of start to shift and dissipate around the ring. Then there was a flash of light, a crack of thunder, and lightning, and all of a sudden in your palm was laying the elemental ring of air, Valdrick. And that's where we ended last session, and that's where we'll pick up. With that said,
a blizzard!
With that said, you are quickly met by the Gith that you were looking out for. You start seeing these creatures jump, both by Misty Step and jump spells, climbing, scaling this statue. All of you who are on a lookout, you see this as there may be like 60, 70 feet from you because of the hailstorm is so hard to see. But you start seeing these creatures jump and jump and jump, some blinking in and out of astral planes, some just using their Githyanki abilities to jump high as they now realize that you are here. Before anyone can react, all of a sudden you hear another crack of thunder, except it's not one crack of lightning. It is crack, 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 and you see this bolt of lightning hit like 4 or 5 of these Githyanki, this chain lightning bolt, go through all of them. They all go limp and fall off of the statue. Valdrick, from above, you see Diamor floating down, his eyes crackling white, with energy kind of emanating around him. Every rune on every tattoo on his body is just glowing with blue, white, hot, like covering like freaking energy.
Yeah.
As he starts calling down bolt after bolt. You see more Gith trying to jump up. You hear the of the wings beating of a red dragon. You all turn to see two dragons, actually, one obsidian, one red. Xander flying on the obsidian one. He jumps off of the obsidian one onto the back of the red one, starts stabbing the Gith on him, rips the Gith off, throws him into the hailstorm, and starts kind of whispering something into the ear of the red dragon. The red dragon begins to peel off in a different direction, and Xander jumps back to Xerxes.
The dragon whisperer!
I think he's showing off.
All of this is happening simultaneously. There may or may not be more Gith coming, but what do you guys want to do? I just kind of said a lot. There's a whole lot going on.
Oh god.
What am I looking at right now in front of me?
You're looking at the statue. You have the four Sky Singers behind you. I think the lead one stayed back at the temple. But you have the four dressed in their white robes, not really armed with anything. They are kind of finishing their song, kind of entranced still, making sure that they finish the song, totally not caring about their surroundings. But you are floating in front of this statue, and from above you've got Diamor. Remember, the statue's like 200 feet tall, probably. And directly below it is that meeting place where you met with the Dukes of Akka, that kind of open area. And then you got the Wenches are, I forget how you guys are floating, but I think one of you is carrying another.
Yeah, I think Valdrick was carrying me. But maybe she handed me to someone else. I
Probably.
can't remember.
Yeah, I think that we end up all just like standing behind. Was that the vibe?
I think we were just kind of sitting there watching.
You would have had the ring is like
To be flying.
The ring is like 150 feet up the statue. It's being held by the hand of the statue. So you guys would have had to kind of like place yourselves on the statue itself, because it's a massive, tall statue. So if you were to be standing, you kind of have to be like hanging on to like a wing or an arm of the statue while Valdrick did this, just kind of scouting. Unless you had the ability to fly. Valdrick, I imagine, was just flying, floating in front of the statue.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
We were running after we got the ring.
Guys,
We've got ring now?
Can you guys protect yourself? Do you fight? Do you
have weaponry?
Oh, you're asking sorry, I was not paying attention.
We blew it up. We know this.
Their eyes are kind of white as they finish their song. The one you talk to blinks and his eyes go back to their normal color. And he slowly turns to you, Anya, and he says, "Our song here is done. You must protect the Dukes. You have gotten what you needed. Do not protect ourselves. We must return to our storm mode." And they just float away. And they begin to just kind of...
I mean, do we have to? I feel like, can't they all just fly away too?
So we've got the ring.
You have the ring in your hand. You can do
So-
whatever
Oh, man.
you want.
We could dip.
We could.
And just tell the boys where to meet us.
They have their own means of escape, I'm sure. You know.
Are we really
Well,
not
yes.
gonna stand and try to defend these people at all? We're not gonna try to defend the Dukes. Are the Dukes here?
Probably.
They are... The last you saw them, whenever you met, you don't know where they live or where they stay, but where they meet is directly like below the statue. Think of it as like a part of the statue. It's a base, like a 50-foot tall, open base, and then on top of that is this 200-foot statue. So you're like really high up. And if you wanted to go see if they're down there, you'd have to fly down.
What do we do? Do we just dip the fuck out of here?
I mean,
we
like,
might
what are
have
we
to.
really? What do we do at most? We defeat this group of Gith for another wave to come.
Also,
Potentially.
Can't everyone here just fly away?
In theory.
It's their
The
city.
Gith would have to get on their dragon and like. I don't know.
I mean, who
Alright.
here is full health and has like full spells?
Aren't
Is
we
it-
all? I
I
thought we
know.
long rested.
I thought. I know. I think we only got a.
we
I thought it was a short
short-rested.
rest.
Oh.
And I don't.
I got
Really
full
agree.
everything, so
I am not.
Anya's
but-
all it locked in. Literally been loaded since the library. Literally.
I'm just always ready.
I mean, oh, how many Gith are there? And we're taking a while.
Hundreds.
There were 4 that were struck by chain lightning, all struck down. You hear another, and you guys notice like a faint glowing red orb of light, barely visible through this hailstorm. But you see this glob of light, this red light, kind of grow bigger. Anya, you would probably recognize it as the acid that would come from Xerxes' mouth in dragon form, being spewed all over. Seemingly Githyanki down there. You hear screams of just torture, some steam rising up, and you hear more beating of Xerxes' wings as Diamor continues to float down, kind of in another state of mind, just another trance, as another strike of lightning cracks right above you, but like cat-like reflexes on exponential like steroids. He just grabs a bolt of lightning that's about to strike and just hurls it down and throws it at another incoming enemy. There seem to be more jumping up this statue.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we should leave, right? That's the vibe we're leaving.
You know, I just think we got other stuff to do.
All right.
I can get us out of here if we're all within the same area right now.
Someone better tell the boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna communicate, I guess, with
Let me double check my.
I guess try to communicate with Diamor through a sending spell. We've got to get out of here. We've got the ring. If we can try to lead them away and keep their attention on us, hopefully it will lead them from these people. But this fight is one that I don't think that even we can win.
You hear back, then let's go. Don't forget my brother. He's down
Don't.
there defending the Dukes.
Fuck.
What must we do to leave this place?
Ember, are you good, or do we need to use the amulet? Because I do have that.
Well,
stuff.
you see, I can only. It's me and up to 5 willing creatures. So if it's me doing it, and mine can be in an instant. Mine's instantaneous and takes 1 action. I don't know how if yours. I think yours is 1 action, right?
Mine is just an action, also. I just have to make a roll for it.
How
I think
many
mine
did
is
you
up.
take?
I think her is
I
it up
think
to 8.
I'm up to 8.
So we would have Cave.
Creatures, but that includes the dragons.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And Miss Margaret.
And Miss Margaret, yeah.
Could we split
What if
up?
I just take us? We tell the boys to meet us in Wind's Peak.
Do either
Well,
one of
okay.
the demon boys not have some sort of teleportation?
I mean, like, not long travel. I don't think.
Were they looking for Daddy?
I mean, they have
Demon
that map
with
thing. Don't
On
they?
his ship.
You know, Diamor has his ring that teleports him back to Phantasmo, but that's as far as you know, because you were part of that before.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna communicate with Cabe and say we're getting the hell out of Dodge. It's time. All done. Flee immediately. We've got the ring.
You send this message to Kate. Telepathic?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear him say back, I will hold them off as long as I can. Go wherever you need to go. We will meet you there. Go. The queen is here. You must hurry.
Oh,
We really need to
you guys should probably get out of here too.
But we're linking hands and dipping, and we'll tell the boys where to meet us.
Yeah. I think I would have said Wind's Peak to at least
Okay.
Diamor.
Okay.
Are they gonna tell Xander? I have no means of.
Oh, you got no sending with Xander. I guess I'm
Nope.
also gonna send a message to Xander. Hey,
Do we have
Wind's
2
Peak,
extra
bitch.
spots
Hey.
in our
Baldric.
amulet thing?
Say that again?
Yeah.
Do we have 2 extra spots in our amulet thing?
Yes. Because where did you send Tiernan? Did you send
Tiernan's
him to Wind's
at
Peak?
Wind's Peak, yeah.
He's already down
Okay.
there.
Yeah, so 5. Yeah, I technically have 3 spots.
Great. Then I guess I will send a message and be like, hey,
Get down
get
here.
down here right now. Right now. We're
We're
leaving.
going.
You need to come and hold hands with Anya. We gotta go. Come on, jump.
You hear, this is to Xander. I'm coming right away. Wait, dragon! And then you, from above, you see from below, Xander and Xerxes shooting up, and then from above, a massive red dragon being flown by another Gith. If you guys are linking up, now's the time. You see it start to gulp in some air.
Can we leave them?
Calliope and start booking it towards. Like, it's time to go.
How far away is Xander from us? If we just like group swan dive at him and
we
grab
touch him?
Make a
like
Oh,
monkeys in a
no.
barrel style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
make a athletics or acrobatics check, whatever's higher for you. All of you.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, it's so funny.
Guys,
Come on.
I'm not good at this shit.
You know, you better roll high then, maybe. I'll give you Bardic Inspo. Bardic Inspo for you.
26.
For you, Glenn Coco.
Thanks.
Okay.
The D10 now.
I think I only have +1, but that
25 and yes.
What do you guys have for? What the heck?
I'm
I
a
have
circus
+10.
performer.
Bitch, I have
My
a blink of
acrobatics are
I'm
high.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Charlotte, roll for Xerxes only, because he's the one flying.
Ian.
Okay, alright.
Was that? Wait, no. No, that was the dirty 20. Sorry.
First just rolled a 15.
Okay. And Calliope got a dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, with Xerxes being the one you have to meet, he's flying upwards, which kind of makes sense, because he's flying upwards into a hailstorm. And you guys are kind
It's
of
gonna hurt.
jumping / flying down. I'm gonna make a roll on my end, and that will determine what happens.
This could easily be the top 3 coolest things we've ever done, you guys. Right up there with
Jumping off Captain.
It's in slow motion. This moment
and
is
jumping
really in
from
slow
Captain
motion.
Tush's
Whoa.
Yeah.
And right now I'm
Someone
so slow
should
motion.
jump off
waiting.
into the air with like every combat now.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm
Freebird is
imagining it. Are
playing
we
in
in
the
a
distance.
line? Is it like Calliope,
I'm
me,
carrying
Baldric,
Calliope.
Anya?
I'm carrying Calliope.
Oh shoot.
Okay,
I
so
rolled
Okay.
good on my athletics.
So,
Acrobatics.
Baldric is currently flying. Anya is currently flying, carrying Calliope.
I mean,
Um,
we're just falling. I
okay.
can't fly.
I mean, you're kind of like both linear Superman
Falling.
darting.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Solara, are you just jumping off
can't
of
lose
wherever
this
you're
one.
standing on the statue?
Yeah.
I imagine
Okay.
you to
that's
be like a
exactly
dead
what I-
drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those
yeah, I
rolls
think-
kind of determine like how you jump, how you're falling, how you navigate
yeah.
through the
Better
hailstorm.
fucking link up. You have to be. I think we have to be touching for this shit to work.
I'm reaching
Yeah,
out my
that's, oh, we
tail.
got it, yeah.
Okay.
That's so fun. How
So you guys-
versatile.
So you guys rolled really well, and the dragon rolled really poorly, a natural 2 on the die.
Gosh.
So he is still going to fire breath, but it's going to be much easier for you to dodge it. Are you all looking to link up and then teleport away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Immediate.
All right. And that's what spell is that? Plane shift or what is that?
Amulet.
It's the plane shift. It's the amulet of the plane. So
Right.
I make a roll, and it has to be intelligence check of DC 15.
Okay. And your intent to teleport is to where?
Wind's Peak.
Wind's Peak. Gotcha. All right. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. The DC is normally 21 for this.
Oh, no.
It's going to be much lower though because you are running away from it. You rolled really well. He rolled poorly, so he's kind of like shooting it downwards at you. It's a fire breath.
23.
I have 16.
Okay. I have a number.
What
in
is
my head.
this?
This
Dexterity
is to
saving
avoid-
throw.
This is to avoid fire breath.
It's okay. I think
You're resistant to fire.
I'm resistant. I'm okay.
You're vibing.
It'll just hurt a little. A
I got
10?
an 11.
Anya's gonna get a little singed on the butt.
11?
Okay. Do you want me to roll for Xerxes and Xander too, Chris?
Yes, please.
Okay.
My dexterity isn't great right now, okay? That's my next thing I'm piling into.
We're gonna fix
you
that
use-
in training.
Did you use the Bardic Inspo yet? I guess I would save it
Yes.
for the... Oh, you already used
I
it?
used that because my acrobatics is also not
Oh,
great.
no. Okay.
To be fair, it's a
Fine.
+3. My roll for this was an 8, though, and I had the +3 added. So
Xander got a 16,
Okay.
and Xerxes got a 19.
Okay. Sorry, so one more time, Calliope, you got a what? 11. Anya got a 16.
A 10.
10. Solara someone got a 16.
I got a
Solara?
16, sorry.
That's what,
Yeah.
Solara.
I
Okay.
think Xander also got a 16.
Okay. Alright, so everyone succeeds except for Anya and Calliope.
can I
Gonna get
use
toasty.
absorb elements?
Oh, I think I'm gonna use Indomitable. I might as well.
What is...
Yes, bitch! Indomitable! We just used that last night!
Yeah, we did.
Is absorb elements a reaction or is that an action?
I think it's a reaction, if I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one reaction, which the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening the effect. You have resistance to the triggering damage until the start of your next turn.
Okay, I will allow it because it's a reaction, because it's costing you an action to use the amulet. So you're grabbing the amulet, you're grabbing your friends, that's your action. Your reaction is to absorb
That's
elements.
fair. If it would have canceled, I would have said, fuck it, I'll take full damage.
Yeah.
That's how we're rolling with it.
And they are two separate spells because the amulet is not taking a spell slot, it's its own separate stored spell. So I have allowed it. Let me
And
get
absorb
my-
elements is a level 1 also, so it's low.
Okay, gotcha. And so you just gain resistance to this, which is fire.
Yeah, so I'll take half for it.
Okay. I ran out of D6s.
Look, I was smart on my last level up and found stuff to help me with my damage.
Okay.
Just doesn't help when people beat the shit out of me.
True. I ran out of D6s.
Oh no!
No,
What was
no.
you?
Yeah, what was me? Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 13 for my Indomitable.
What does that mean?
What does
What
that
does
do?
My saving throw is now a 13 instead of a 10. Does that save?
It does not, unfortunately.
Oh,
Alright.
dang it. Okay, well, that's
Alright,
fine.
give me a second to do some math here. Okay. 58 points of fire damage comes hurling to you all. Those who saved it only take... What is the math? 29? 29.
Okay.
Those who say to take 29. Solara, since you're a tiefling, you actually take only a quarter, which means you only take 14. Solara takes 14. Baldric takes 29. The boys each take 29.
Wouldn't they be resistant to?
No, because it's
No,
acid.
or not.
They're-
Oh,
he's resistant to
okay,
acid.
okay. I see.
Yeah. Calliope, you take 14 because of your absorb elements. And then Anya, this is fire. I don't think you have resistance to fire, so you take 29.
No, I take.
I'm sorry, you take the full 58.
Okay.
And Calliope, I lied. You take 29. So you take half because of your absorb element spell.
That's
Half of the full thing, though. So
That's okay.
okay.
I'll live.
It just lets out this giant cone, this long cone of fire as it shreds through the hailstorm, melting whatever's in its path. Yes, Charlotte, what's up?
You said Xander and Xerxes both saved, right? So they take 29?
Yes.
Okay, alright, sorry.
Yes. As fire is catching on your coattails, like Episode 6, the Millennium Falcon shooting out of Death Star 2, you all link arms. Calliope's amulet glows, and you all get sucked through the circle of the amulet. Hurling through
Wait,
time and space.
That became like an oven, the fan on the oven when you're cooking, and it was just, sorry.
Okay.
Anyways.
I rolled a
And-
16 for that, so we land where we're supposed to.
Perfect. Okay. Where exactly in Winds Peak were you trying to land?
I would say the church. I would say I would aim for someplace we've been multiple times, which would be
The Temple of
Solara's, the Temple of Kelmor.
Calmor. Gotcha. All right. Perfect.
It's a
I'm gonna
panic
just-
grab of where do I know?
Can I decide that Xerxes would transform into his human person? Because a big old dragon spawning right by the temple might
That's
be...
amazing.
They've seen weirder shit.
Well, I mean, yes, but
Okay.
we don't need to destroy the Temple of Kelmor because
Well, we're
Xerxes.
not appearing on it. We're appearing next to it.
But can't we
Hopefully.
It's got all the
decide that,
upgrades
yeah?
too.
Okay. So you appear next to it. It is very much on the outskirts of town. It is the middle of night, same time as it was when you were in the city of Zephyros. But like I said, it's like village, like carved into the Winds Peak mountain where you've got all like Dara Manor and all that. You've got the Switchback Mountain that kind of goes up Winds Peak. And then way down the path, kind of lower on the lower end, is the Temple of Kelmor. And then even farther than that is the graveyard. So you're kind of like somewhere in between the graveyard and Temple of Kelmor. You all spawn in tree cover just outside of the Temple of Kelmor. What once was the cold, whipping winds, howling hail, pelting your face, is now still kind of cold, but a more refreshing, brisk night, cold air of a mountain. It is much more breathable air here, which, by the way, at the beginning of the session, I should have made you all roll Constitution checks. If you could all do that for me now. Because the air is thin in Zephyros, I haven't made you do it in a while, but let's do one more before you guys leave.
That's a nat 20. That would have been so helpful earlier.
18.
18,
Hang on, I got a
28.
28,
also got 18.
18. Okay, you all pass, no problem. And are able to make it out of Zephyros relatively unscathed, kind of patting yourselves down from the fire, most of it being extinguished just from the sudden warp of material of plane shifting. And you're all outside of the Temple of Kelmor.
Lit.
Wow. I can't believe we'd made it. I
Gabe said the
actually
queen
got
was there.
scary there for a second. Actually got scary.
Taking nap.
An army's a lot, but how fun that an army is out looking for us. Isn't that exciting? I don't think we've ever had an army out looking for us before.
Does that mean we all have bounties now, not just Anya?
Is it a bounty if you've got a vendetta from a god?
That bounty is through the Jagmeister, or they attempted to. This feels more interplanar.
More Vlaakith is probably going to still be looking for us. Do we now have 3 rings?
We do. I was just double checking where we have to go next. We have to go to Westwind.
Oh gosh.
We have to do the Temple of
Congratulations.
Gratz?
The Temple of Grost.
Yeah.
Sick.
Anya doesn't know why, but she's not looking forward to her visit to the Temple of Grost.
In Westwind. Just gotta boost some Westweed. Okay. A few things. Anybody know how to hide from an interplanar being? Thing 1. Also, we should probably wait for Diamor and Cabe to hopefully appear. And hopefully they were not eaten by Vlaakith. Do you think she's the type to take prisoners?
Take for her
I
own
feel like
advantage.
Yeah.
And if she
It's feel
does,
like
then
it.
they can figure their own way out, just like I did.
True.
Hopefully
it
take a
doesn't go to
nap
that.
anyways.
Do we feel like it's safe to take a nap this close to where those people are?
Maybe
I don't know. We did just get here. The
But
adrenaline's
if we're
still
trying
pumping.
to wait for the boys.
Yeah, if we have to wait anyways.
Drew.
I'm going to
get
immediately
in the
have-
temple.
I'm going to immediately have reached out to Tiernan to meet up with, like, telepathically.
Okay. Alright, you reach out, and as you're reaching out, you're. So the boys are with you. Sorry, Xander and Xerxes are, at least. You guys are kind of talking. As you're talking, Anya, you're about to reach out. You kind of hear in the distance off near the woods and like bones cracking. You just kind of hear ravaging sounds. You hear more bones snapping.
What are the odds that's Tiernan?
Pretty high.
Okay. Okay, good.
I don't want to die today.
Would be our luck.
We make it safely and then we die.
We make it all the way down here
Anya,
just to get eaten.
your sunblade is warm, not from. You're starting to be able to kind of pinpoint where the warmth and buzzing comes from. You've gotten used to Xerxes' scent, you could say, and now you kind of feel it notifying you more towards Tiernan's scent. Shut up.
Yes, yes. Tell me more about the scents.
My Fey abilities.
Very, very into this. Yes. Does it smell like pine and honey? A bit of tobacco smoke. Alright, do we want to take a little nap? Little nap, and hopefully don't have to fight a god today?
Yep.
Do you go
Do you
check
think
out
they'd
the
let us nap
ravaging, disgusting
I'm
noises?
I'm gonna reach out. Tiernan, are you eating right now?
Yes. Hungry. Very hungry. Yes.
What'd you find?
A cow.
Sounds big.
A cow.
Ah.
Aw.
It was delicious. Are you back? Did you return?
We're back. Yep, whenever you're finished eating, we're gonna be in the temple.
Excellent.
So polite.
It's a temple?
Relieved.
What is that?
The big
The
building
temple.
with the pointy things on the roof.
Ah. Very well.
Okay.
To bed.
You all, point of order, receive a butt ton of XP
Lit.
for
Yes! Give it to
capturing
us!
the third of 4 rings.
This is so fun.
Hey.
I need 5,000. I need 5,000. Give me 5,000.
525,000.
We're gonna say, yeah, you guys are getting up there in level, so a lot of XP is needed. Go ahead and everyone take 5,000 XP. Valdrick, take an extra 500. I will give you 1,000 extra for the song thing, and go ahead and give yourself a D12 of inspiration because you performed so well on it. D12 of inspiration. Clappy, why don't you give yourself a 500 for getting the heck out of Dodge in the nick of time.
Yeah, baby.
Yeet.
I just hit level.
Nice. Perfect. And then Solara and Anya, you'll get yours.
We
For
Whatever.
now.
I'm still
She
like
said
5,000
whatever.
away.
She said whatever.
I'm gonna take 2nd level in Barbarian instead of 15th level in Bard.
Nice. So were you able to rage at 1st level, or are you now able to rage?
Yeah, you can rage immediately. Let me look and see what goodies I get at level 3.
It's so silly and fun.
Both
Is
things.
Anya taking level 5 Dragon Rider?
Yeah, I am.
Interesting.
You do it.
I'm gonna tell Skirden that's the last battle you will not be there for. And he now gets to transform into a human at level 5.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, that's
Do we have his design? What's he look like?
I don't know, I gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
Should I make him in Hero Forge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
6,000 away from my next level up. I say that like I haven't been powered level since the beginning of this campaign.
I gained Danger Sense and Reckless Attack at level 2.
Nice.
That's what Baldric needs, is a reckless attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby. And I shall.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. So that makes you get advantage on your next attack, but then any attacks made against you are at advantage.
You throw aside all concern for defense, yeah. So you get advantage on melee attack rolls, but rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. And then Danger Sense gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws, and I cannot be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Nice. Very good.
I'm gonna what's it called? Multi-class into a fighter.
No.
Yes!
I don't-
yeah.
I know, like, I'm just gonna start, like, I know I literally won't hit 3rd level for a freaking while, so I won't
excited
really
for
get
you.
anything, because I don't have to decide which subclass I really want, because it doesn't matter yet.
Okay.
But that's why I have to have the way poor Anya, she's busy. She has to have a training montage with
We
all of
keep
us.
her busy, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, woman.
My turn.
I'm just staying busy.
I'm
Okay.
speaking with Bo about multi-class options.
Cool.
Oh, I'm so strong.
Speak to your local bard about your multi-class options today.
So we can role play that as far as you getting proficiencies in every weapon, pretty much, Solara.
Yeah, you do.
And also your... What's the cleric hit dice? Is it a D8 for cleric?
Yeah, and the fighter's D10, so
Fighter.
I use that for that level, like
Yeah.
per level I use in leveling up the fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did everyone level up, by the way? This...
No.
I
Oh,
sure did.
fine.
I leveled up last time technically with the little
I'm
bit
like
we got.
6,000 away. My next cap is at 165, and I'm at 159.
Okay. What level are you all now? Clappy?
I'm
14.
15.
15.
I'm 14 bard, 2 bard, barbarian.
Nice. Okay. And I think Anya is 11 and
Let's
5
go.
or 10 and 5? Maybe.
If
10
I'm,
fair.
yeah, she's level with me
Okay.
on like on complete level, so we're 16 all together.
Yeah.
And if she's 5 in Dragon Rider, then she has to be
11
11
and
in
fighter.
Vader.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
while
have
she's in the
Ranger
bathroom-
and Rogue lined up
Nice.
at some
Yep,
point.
I
Is
remember
no, I'm
those.
gonna do that.
I have it in my notes. Don't you worry.
I know. I was talking to Bo about the Rogue, and I was like, I feel like we need one in the party, so I might. Bo was like, I don't think me and Anya can't Rogue. We
Yeah,
jingle
we're-
too much.
Oh,
True.
I have to pick a fighting style.
I'm so excited for you.
Yes, everyone roll your
Cool.
health. Let me know what you get on your health rolls, except for Clyde because you didn't level.
Tell me one more time
Huh?
how I roll my health now that I've got double.
So if you take a level in Barbarian, you're rolling a d12.
Okay.
1d12
1d12 added on to my total.
plus your Constitution modifier, and that will be added onto your total.
It's 3. Okay. So 6 onto my total.
So you roll a 3 for d12?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything below
Fine.
average, I make you take the average rounded down. So you'll take 6. Plus 3
Okay,
is
6.
a 9. So you take 9 from that.
So that'll bring me up to 185.
Nice. What's Solari got?
I'm mathing. I rolled a 6, and then plus my
Yes, I'm just sitting here like,
proficiency
wow.
is
So 6 plus your Constitution.
yeah,
modifier.
or Constitution, yeah. Which is that.
Charlotte, we're rolling health and
Plus
leveling up.
8.
So go ahead and roll your Dragon Rider. D.
16
Is it a D10?
plus.
The D8.
D8. Okay.
And just for clarification, I unlock extra attack from Dragon Rider. I don't get that, right?
Correct. If you look up in the multi-classing
Can you imagine?
rules, there are certain things that you don't get to stack. Extra attack is one of them. I'm so sorry, but I still love you. Valdrick.
Darn.
You already get like 9 attacks.
You know what?
She could have had 12 though.
She could have had. That's true, especially if we hasted her.
Could have had 47.
That's why they won't let you.
She could have taken the whole battle while we
Yeah.
step to the side and just have a quick like charcuterie board.
Like,
Yep.
literally.
Free my homie Anya. Let her have
She's
it.
making sashimi.
Puts a force wall up right in front of us so that people
Take
just run
level
straight
caps
into it.
off Anya. Take level caps off our
Jeez.
Anya.
Mod Anya.
Mod
Um,
Anya. We this is
yeah.
all of us are normal, but then there's our modded fighter.
Yep. So Valdrick, you guys know how your hit dice works and everything. So Valdrick, you should have like 14 D8, I think, from Bard, and then 2 D12 for Barbarian.
So I still roll those 14 D8.
No,
As well?
Those
Even
are
though-
those are in your pool.
Yeah.
like,
So
if you guys are taking
if
a
I
short
were
rest,
to level,
yeah.
oh,
If
okay.
you were to take a
Heard,
short
heard.
rest, that's your pool that you can roll from.
Sick. I'm
and
rolling
then
big die.
I know we don't do short rest that often, but that's something you can do.
I had to use
but
all
we
of those
could.
last time.
Yeah. It takes an hour of doing pretty much like low to no activity, and you get to use hit dice to roll your health back. Your hit dice regenerate at a rate of half per long rest. So Valdrick,
We
if you
don't
were to
use them often.
Yeah. Valdrick, if you were to use 7d8 plus your 1d12 to roll for hit dice to heal, at your next long rest, you would get them all back.
Nice,
So
okay.
multi-classing, it does matter. Just make sure if you guys are multi-classing, you have your hit dice separated into which class gets what.
Okay. Sick.
Cool. So, with that said, wenches, you find yourselves outside of the Temple of Kalimvor. The time of day is probably close to midnight or after midnight. Like I said, it's much more tolerable cold. You still are on the side of a mountain, but it's not quite as wind whipping or thin air. You look up, and what wasn't there before is now a ribbon of blue, green, and purple northern lights, kind of solar flare, that is painting the sky above you, above Wind's Peak. Clear skies, no more clouds, no hailstorm, no thunderstorm, just a single ribbon. Kind of illuminating your surrounding around you as the snow, there's a light layer of snow in this light forest around you, and kind of bouncing off is the light that comes from the solar flare, the blues and greens. And the night is yours.
I send a sending to Diamor to say, we're sleeping in temple, got beat the fuck up.
Oh no.
Please come hold me when you get here, XOXO Voldrick. And then I kind of start slumping towards or I guess, who has all are we each holding a ring, or did we decide one person is holding the rings? I forget.
No, we each have one. So I have
Okay.
water, Solara has the fire, you can keep the air, and then we'll force the earth on Anya.
Sick.
That's correct.
Beautiful. Okay. We'll let Powerpuff Girl take our booty to bed. Let's go take a little sleep. Get those new hit points back.
Yes, please.
Okay. Are you guys sleeping outside the temple, or trying to go in it, or?
Can we go in? So, Laura, do you think your dad will let us
Yeah,
sleep in
it's
the temple
always
again
open.
tonight?
It's always open to us.
Ooh.
I'm trying to find this. Okay. By the way, these elemental rings are do require a slot for attunement. You only can attune to 3 magical items at a time. So you can wear it, you just won't get the magical properties of it until you attune it. And these specific ones require attunement by a wizard, someone who is practiced in the wizardry arts. Conveniently for you, you have one in your party.
I
Your party
mumble
wizard.
vaguely towards Calliope. Like, hey, you make this, and I put this on. You make it do the thing. If I have to do the thing, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying.
How many you got?
I've got my DOS loot, and ever since Sevenfoot died, I pretty much only have my DOS loot.
Tattoos magically in tune to this?
Huh?
Are tattoos they're magically attuned, or are they just there?
I don't think they took up an attunement slot.
I feel like we discussed this
Whoa,
already.
whoa. They for sure did,
They
because
did?
I couldn't attune to something
Yeah.
else because of my tattoo.
Okay.
Well, then I have 2, and this would be my 3rd.
Okay. I will take time then tonight to tune the air ring to Valdrick. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to look at Solara and go, do you want yours attuned to you as well?
Tune that shit.
Um,
Tune it to our
So-
frequency.
To Solara's. Because it takes like an hour for attunement, right?
yes, it takes an hour per attunement.
If you have time, or maybe you can do it like,
Can I
After
do
we
it while
wake
they're
up.
sleeping? So like
Or
I
you can
take
do
one
one now.
shift.
She's
and
scuttling
while they're
around,
talk-
tuning our rings.
While they're asleep, I'm just performing witchcraft over them.
Jeez.
The midnight
No,
Baba.
that'd be
don't
warlocks.
elves technically not sleep?
Yeah, elves
Well,
have a
if you
4-hour
guys are-
trance.
Trans, yeah.
Yeah.
Half elves too. I feel like Calliope likes her sleep too much, especially after her binges in the library.
Yeah, I don't know how half elves do it. I don't know if they do the trance.
They sleep.
No, I
They
don't. Yeah, they sleep.
just sleep.
This is
They
going
tap
off
it.
of Baldur's Gate. shit, but you can tell because the elves lay there in like meditation,
Yeah.
and the half elves legitimately sink.
They also, by lore, do not connect to the same ethereal plane as full elves do. Full elves go into a trance because they can't physically get to the same astral plane that humans or other species do. Fun little lore facts!
Yeah.
Can I force attunement while they sleep if they've given me permission?
Oh,
I give you permission.
Yeah, you have permission.
Not while they sleep. You kind of have to you're like talking them through it. You're bonding. You're basically bonding this artifact to their person through the use of magic and your arcane knowledge. They cannot sleep through that. It's kind of like a ritual.
Oh, fine then. I can do one.
Church.
I can do both tonight, or I can do one tonight and one tomorrow.
Let's do one tonight, one tomorrow, maybe? Would that keep our schedules tight
Mhm.
for sleeping?
Should be just an hour, so
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get jinky with it.
Baldric can go first.
Baldric, pick a
they don't
number
fuck it up.
In case
Baldric,
there's
pick
any
a
side
number
effects.
between 1 and 20, Baldric, for your
11.
Okay.
It was on a different plane of existence? Oh yeah, because it's in the realm of
Elemental plane of air, yes.
elemental plane of air. Do I not hear anything back from him?
No, you do not.
And I don't know if it made it or not then, right?
I don't think you do. I guess it's up to my discretion. I will not tell you.
I will not tell you.
I will not tell you.
You shall not know.
Alright. So, did we all decide if we're going in the temple?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're going in and doing some tune-ins.
Okay.
Going to sleep.
The doors are locked.
Father, please.
What?
The doors of the temple are locked. It is after midnight.
Excuse me, no, they're supposed to be unlocked. I have to have a key. Right?
Solara starts shaking out her pockets.
I'm like, come on, where is it? I could have sworn I had a key.
Could we just do the tiny hut? If
Is
not,
there like a mat? Is there a doormat I can look under?
You're not about to look under the doormat for
Doormat.
a key.
One of those giant rusty
The
keys.
side
too.
is there like a
Yeah.
plant, a potted plant
No.
next to the door?
Solara, I would say as part of your backstory, you have a spare key.
Okay,
That
perfect.
shit was so
I'll
funny,
just
Amber.
see my way in.
is
Okay.
there a doormat?
There's not a doormat, but you do have a spare key. It does
Okay.
unlock the doors. You open up
Go
the
through the
doors.
windows.
Yeah.
Good that we're climbing through the windows.
Take the lock, quick.
It is not quite pitch black in there, just because of this solar flare in the sky is so bright. It is shining through the stained glass windows quite beautifully, and you're able to use just that to kind of navigate around. It is just how you left it, pretty much, except no people. And you
Okay.
find your places for the night. Some of the back rooms. Collecting yourselves after a long couple of days. A lot of travel, a lot
Died.
of fighting, a lot of hiding.
Lily,
a lot
we
of-
need a vacation
Yeah.
after all this.
I just plop face down onto the bed.
Yeah. You guys find some.
Nudging you with my foot, going, "We've got to attune to the thing first."
I'm ready to tune. I'm ready to
Sit
tune.
up.
I'm ready.
Alright, so you guys spend about an hour to attune. Is anyone keeping watch while the two of you, or are you just kind of like. Is it like you're painting Valdric's nails and Valdric's like watching around, looking around?
Keep an eye out for Selena.
Yeah. Keep an eye out.
Probably that. I'm assuming the other two just fell asleep as soon as we got in here.
Okay. Xander
Yep.
and Xerxes also came in with you. Xerxes being in human form. They kind of found their own corner. And Xander says to you, Anya, before you go to bed, so I will not keep watch tonight. Is that what you require?
Part of this.
You
He gives you a
feel
really
free.
smug look. It's really smug.
Feel free to join the watch list, and you can take your own 2-hour shift, like the rest of us.
He can go first.
Looks giggling.
Very
Me
well.
and Baldric already have to be up, though.
And
No, let him do it.
Okay.
where
Fair.
is your dragon, if I may ask?
He was eating. I told him to come inside when he was done. I think he found a cow.
The dragon is going to come inside the church.
Well, he actually, is gonna have his human form now. I
His
guess
human
while we were battling, he was figuring out his human form.
Morphing, yeah.
Was he now? He turns around and looks
Morphine.
at
Evolving.
Xerxes, and they both kind of share a chuckle. And Xerxes, and it echoes throughout the temple. Human. And Xander says, human form. Yes, as if one just spontaneously decides which form they take, and it's that easy, right, Xerxes?
Is shape change then? I don't know.
Yes, all of it. It is quite difficult. It is not as easy as you're making it out to be, human form. But if you
I'll
think
talk to
your
someone.
dragon is ready for such a feat, then perhaps I send Xerxes out with him tonight and show him a thing or two about it while I take my watch.
Okay, Xerxes would like to do that.
Xerxes is still bellowing. Xander slaps him in the stomach. Xerxes, go find the little dragon and show him how it is that you do this. And he just immediately just kind of shuts up and walks out.
Make a man out of you.
He walks the wrong way, like up to the altar. And Xander, Xerxes. The doors are that way.
Love a man who's dumb as a brick. Love nothing going on up in that head. 2 brain cells rattling around,
Just 2.
Knocks the
rubbing them together for fire.
That
Yeah,
just sounds like Nox.
rest in
R.I.P.
peace. Rest in peace. Somebody light a candle for Nox.
Oh.
Uh,
Like, why does his head have to get cut off like that, you know?
His brain have to get eaten.
His
What?
brain got eaten.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's what
Was
I
he a
meant.
real man? Even that's my question. He did kind of
Well, he had a
spawn from
brain.
a
Probably
deck
came
of
from
gods.
the
He did have a brain.
yeah.
He did
You
have a brain.
very corporeal
he was
body.
That's all right. Well, there's that.
Okay then.
Yeah. Corporeal body, big feelings he had. Did we ever ask where the hell he came from?
Not?
Rest,
I
truly
think we were
rest.
more pissed that he got us caught by vengeance.
Everything.
He came from your deck
Yeah.
of cards.
Yeah, but
That
like,
got summoned. I can't remember how the details came about. I think he had like a sudden epiphany, and like while you guys were walking to the Elder Brain, and he started talking about his past as a soldier of the Nobile Armada. in
yeah.
Karsh.
Oh yeah.
And then he died. He got his brain got.
And then his brain got eaten. That was really traumatic.
It's tough.
He started figuring out his life, and then, you know,
Hate
the
to
brain
see
got
it.
eaten.
You hate to see it.
Murder!
Be
What
like
a,
that.
what a thing for us to talk about before we go night night. We're really grim
Yeah.
and morbid, you guys. I think we need to maybe
You
discuss.
asked.
I've got a lot of Get Yankee blood now. A lot of vials, Anya, if ever you're looking for that specific vintage. I'm refilled the snack pack. It's ready to go. What do I get from attunement to the air ring? I can become an elemental?
Little bitch.
You can. I'm about to tell you.
I'm like a bird.
I feel like at the end of this, we're all gonna have to be attuned to them anyway. Just thinking about it.
Yeah. And we raise up like this is what it sounds like.
Oh my god.
As a bonus action, and you all might write this down because this goes for all rings.
Every of the ring.
Every of the ring. The wearer who is attuned to it, as a bonus action, can transform into an elemental, of which the ring that you are holding.
Fun.
So you gain temporary hit points equal to that elemental. When you are reduced to 0 hit points in your elemental form, you revert back to your regular form and you keep your regular hit points. So you basically gain like, I don't know, it's like 40 hit points or something, whatever an elemental is. And I can give you the stats for that.
Thanks.
They're basically challenge rating 5s, and you kind of just, because you basically gain like a huge chunk of temporary hit points, and you can do like silly things.
I love silly things.
You can do all like your normal actions that you would do as like yourself. You can also do in your elemental form, but you also have a pool of actions that you can pull from as a silly little elemental. And
just a silly little elemental.
Actually, just real quick. Hopefully it's real quick.
Oh, bonk.
You have my cat. I have your dog.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
I just turned around and Mishka's curled up on my bed.
She said, I'm sleeping in here tonight.
Is that why Banks is in here hollering at me?
Yeah, because
He's
Mishka's
like, "Go
too
get
close
your
to where
daughter."
he
Get your
sleeps on my
dog.
bed.
He's literally, he never lets me hold him, and he's like, yeah,
And look at her.
poor Mishka. She has such a hard life. Look at her, so
Curled
cut
up
up. Like a
on
little
my bed.
Sweet Mishka.
Bing bong.
So, the hit points are actually a lot higher than I thought. Like, think around like 100.
Yeah.
Oh. I really should be using this shit.
So, I'm gonna kind of limit how often you can use it. It might be like once per every couple of days. Like, you have one charge per couple of days or something. So, I'll look into how that actually works. Because, yeah, that is OP, especially as a bonus action. You just gain a bunch of hit points. You can do whatever you want.
My notes say that it lasts for 8 hours unless you drop to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it goes,
That's what he's saying is OP.
That sounds right. After 8 hours, that sounds right. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And yeah.
Still nothing from the Bat Boys.
You hear a knock on the front door. Xander pulls out his heavy crossbow and knocks a bolt, and kind of gives you all a wary look.
Taking a look out Joe very seriously, I see. Yes, very good. Good, okay.
Someone's here.
Okay. Okay. Shh.
And he kind of looks out the window and rolls his eyes, opens up the door, and there's Diamore standing there.
Sans Cabe.
Diamore says, Aldrich. And he looks just beaten and disheveled, blackened. Where is he? Where's my brother?
He's
Did he
not
make
here
it
yet.
here?
I sent message to Cabe real quick.
We
Where are
told
you?
him.
Brother's looking for you, and he's really upset. You've got to get here to the temple right now. Your brother's really mad.
Pick a number between 1 and 20.
15.
Okay. No response.
Have not seen or heard from your brother since we were diving through the air, avoiding the dragon.
Oh no.
But I will say, he did say Blacketh was there. What happened after we zipped out?
You hear back after a delay. You hear back in your mind.
Oh no.
Aldrich. Blacketh. Tell my...
And then the voice kind of morphs, and you hear a different voice enter.
Siva. He is mine now. Craig.
And then the mental bond shuts off. You take psychic damage equal to 5. 5 psychic damage to Baldric.
I kind of like... Very bad, very bad, very bad, very bad,
What?
very
What
bad.
is... Tell me. What did you hear?
Cabe. Blacketh, I think Cabe... I think she captured him.
What do you... He was right behind us. I saw him.
I'm sorry. I tried to send a message to him and Blacketh. She intercepted and told me that she has him.
Intercepted, you mean in your mind? She entered your mind.
Yeah, I kind of felt like it. I'm really feeling kind of not great about that, but
Vlaakith, you're telling me Vlaakith has my brother.
yeah.
I have to go back. I'll kill them all. I have to go back
Okay,
now.
no, not that. I'm gonna kind of grab his arm, shoulder, anything, and just...
You hear
This-
distant, like, thunder ripple.
Okay,
and
I'm
kinda
with
rumble
you.
through.
Very, very bad. Kind of across the board on that. Vlaakith is a god. Not your demon daddy. Not an elder brain. He is a god. She is a god. And I fear going head on with the Githyanki army and also a god will just result in you dying, probably Cabe dying, us dying too, I don't know. I'm saying we should think it through and plan it and also sleep. We need sleep.
I have held my blade for too long. It will taste Githyanki blood
Okay.
tonight.
And I agree. Okay.
Then
Not
you
that.
see your brother if you're dead.
If you die, then I'm gonna have to go on a vendetta quest, and I'm probably gonna die. And then what? And then who's to save your brother? Surely, if she's taken him captive.
She wants us to come to her. She's not going to kill him yet.
Exactly.
Make a persuasion check.
+18 +13.
Okay. His breathing was quick and now starts to kind of slowly even out. And his eyes you saw shift color, but then kind of slowly go back. Kind of shakes his head.
Then how do you suggest we get my brother back?
Well, that's the part where we plan. Definitely need big plan for that.
She will deliver him to our father. At which point, the punishment that he receives then is... Voldrick, we have to get him back.
I know. Okay. Well, we were planning on going and whooping his ass anyway. Right? That was kind of that's the vibe. The only way that we can do that is by finishing what we've started. Which I know is not what you want to hear. It's not what Anya's been wanting to hear since the very beginning of this, alright? We have to finish the plan before we can do the bloodshed part. And there will be so much bloodshed. And we will save him because we must. But the only way to do that is by staying true to the course. And I think running headlong to your father would just result in him having both of you, and us having none of you, and him then using you both against us.
You're right. You're right. Did you at least get the ring? Tell me you got the ring.
Ah, got the ring. Little slice of good news.
He
Maybe.
doesn't smile, but slightly nods.
Okay.
Good.
That's, bedtime. You look awful. I feel awful. This has truly been very bittersweet of a day. I'm assuming, everybody heard all of it, too, so, Solara is also hearing that her situationship just got kidnapped by a god with a vendetta.
Yeah. Solara,
Okay.
you are in earshot of that.
Yeah.
You're there.
I'm just like, You're just gonna have to stick with the plan.
We
I
just
mean-
gotta stay the course.
Realistically, we can't just pop in there and be like, pow pow.
Well, they
I mean, we
already will.
could.
You can try. But
Wondering, shy of a full house.
I just
Let's get the final ring and then worry about breaking into wherever Blacketh is.
Or wherever Demon Death is. Because I agree with Demo. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to be hand-delivered to he who must not be named.
We'll end up there at some point anyways, so.
I will rip his throat out before he even utters a word to my brother.
Love that.
And
Love
this
that, bruh.
alliance between the demons and the Gith will end.
I love that energy.
I'll kill her too.
Okay, alright.
And they will be
Nice.
without a queen.
You have my sword.
Yeah. She's at, number 3 on the Wenches shit list. So, good with that.
Nice.
yeah, we get, we see it through.
Yeah. We commit to our jobs.
Exactly.
You should have seen the client. He didn't fuck with me, but he died horribly.
Yeah, we
Horribly.
will kill your father. We'll kill the the Yankee god. We'll save your brother, and we'll save Waydora. And that is a promise. I'm gonna take him by the hand and just kind of lead him over to the bed and throw him onto it, and also just kind of collapse down and immediately assume long rest.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
So long rest for you. Xander and Xerxes are. Xander is kind of patrolling.
He's on guard.
He's on
Very
guard.
important. His job.
Xerxes is outside of the temple, kind of in the forest with Tiernan. And Yeah, 2 hours pass. Nothing particularly happens eventful. And Anya, you get nudged awake by Xander.
Anything exciting happen?
I think our little dragon friends are getting along. And he kind of nods out the window. And you see Tiernan in full dragon form, except one like human arm, kind of still like this, and Xerxes is like arms crossed, shaking his head, comes over and hits it, and picks it up and shakes it, and it looks like they're communicating and having a silly time.
Having just a silly time.
Okay.
Well, I will take my leave. Do we just sleep on a pew, or what? Do you normally?
Wherever you can find to sleep.
You're just sleeping in a church. That's.
I don't know why this needs this much help.
Who do they even worship here? I don't even know. This is.
Kellenborg, actually least problematic deity in our group, so, just really non-problematic, which I didn't think was really that much of a standard I needed for deities that I'm associated but not following, but...
I'm not much of the religious type, but there are multiple deities in your party that you follow, worship, study.
Yeah, I don't really follow many gods either.
Many? So
but
there are some that you follow?
No, actually no. And truthfully, this whole time I've been with my friends kind of makes me think I made the right decision in my life. But Valdric followed a god of drinking.
Yes, that's completely tracks.
Which, in hindsight, a god who's based his whole entire personality around alcohol and overconsumption of such is probably not the god you want to follow. Yeah, so he brought Calliope back to life because Calliope died, and then they both got cursed to have to convert everyone at the circus to follow him. A little bit of an ego thing with that one.
You were
and
part
then
of a circus, like a traveling.
I'm not part of a circus. No.
Is it the circus, as if it's?
Yeah, you gotta catch up.
Circus.
There's like 4 seasons worth of lore you gotta catch up on. I can't help it that you came in late. Yeah, Valdric.
Nox would have never had an issue with understanding any of this.
Look at Valdric. Do you think she belongs anywhere except the circus?
He kind of looks over at Valdric, who I just imagine is like on her back, like Kronk sleeping.
On top of Diamor, there's a titty tassel hanging out of like my shirt somewhere. It's definitely attached to me, and the frills are just sticking out of the side of my armor. Just snoring.
Yeah, he just looks over your shoulder, Anya, at that. Looks back. Yes, you have found yourself quite the adventurous. Very unique, loud, lewd, but
Yeah. So, anyways,
okay.
Valdric got knocked up with not a baby, but was like definitely pregnant because of the Saz father. The ego drinking god.
Yes, I feel like we need tea. I feel like we need to eat for this. Some tea.
I mean, this is the abridged version. So then she had to convert everyone in her circus to follow the ego god until before she gave birth to the baby not baby that she was pregnant with. And we didn't get it in time because Diamor is an idiot. Also a part of the circus. Probably can't tell with him as much, but he was also a part of the circus.
I gathered that at the Sky Tavern. We had a conversation.
Okay.
It was brief in the booth.
Yeah, so he's also a part of the circus. That was how they met. And then he wouldn't convert, my ex-boyfriend got his brain eaten out by a mind flayer.
Your ex-boyfriend.
And then I mean, there wasn't that much
found-
there to begin with, truthfully. But he got what was in there eaten out by a mind flayer brain thing.
Got eaten out by a mind flayer. You hate to see it.
Not a fun way.
That's an achievement.
You know, so then Diamor didn't. So then Valdric gives birth, and then Calliope immediately dies and gets sent into this like massive something that she birthed. I don't know. It was a whole storyline, and then now she's at odds with her god because she realizes he's the manipulative that like everybody was trying to tell her that he was. Because some of us were saying this from season 1. But you know, to each his own. Didn't really care when it didn't affect me. Super care now that it does affect me, and frequently. Also, if either one of them or any former follower of the Sass Father drink alcohol, it gives them like poison damage and tastes like battery acid. I don't know what a battery is, but it tastes like that.
Right. Xerxes knows a little bit about what acid tastes like, but yes, I can imagine it must be horrifying. You have to excuse me, Anya. I've never heard you talk this much. I like this side of you.
Mm-hmm.
It is a refreshing change from the moody, broody Anya who would never be caught dead dating someone. Who is this Nox fellow?
Did I say what his name was?
Did you?
No.
Sorry. Who is this ex-boyfriend, whoever
I think it's funnier if Xander already knew his name was Nox.
No, he doesn't. I misheard you in your monologue.
Actually, I got him at the circus too.
You
Speaking
got
of
him
which,
at the circus, as in like purchased like a
yeah. So the owner of the circus, her name is a Twivel Bubble Breast.
she's a slave master that just sells people, and you got
No.
from the circus.
You never been to a circus before?
No, they are preposterous. The most entertainment I would have ever even been around is the festival that I met you in Northwood, and that even.
No,
in itself was-
this circus. We'll probably have to go back there. Something will drag us back there at some point. We'll have to go back. Don't eat the. You have to ask Solara what not to eat because it changed her whole race for like a week.
Very well.
Because she ate like a drumstick or something.
That sounds horrifying.
About that.
It was a little weird.
There's nothing weird about races changing willy-nilly.
I mean, it was weird to go from my friend that I'm used to seeing with like an 8-foot tail to all of a sudden an elf. It's a little weird.
You mean like this? And all of a sudden his ears turn into a point. They both turn pointed. His skin kind of turns from like a regular like peach kind of colored to copper bronze skin color. Are you looking on his character sheet and now seeing that he's a changeling?
I forgot, yes.
Yes. He does this change in front of you and says, "You mean like this? How do I look?"
You don't have Phantasmo hollow drumsticks in your bag, do you?
No, this is part of who I am.
Would I know changelings from being a bounty hunter?
Gosh, I'm thinking of that scene in Star Wars Episode 2 where he's like, "I believe he is a she, and I think she is a changeling. In that case, be extra careful." And it's literally a bounty hunter. Sorry, it's too much Star Wars as a child. You go ahead and roll
Enough Star Wars as a child.
Yeah, it's true. Roll a history check.
Oh my gosh, I have so many character sheets out in front of me. This is what it's like to be a DM.
Yes.
This is what it feels like.
Nat
It's
20.
My luck. Oh, damn.
You hunted a changeling that on the contract itself was a tiefling. So this whole time you were hunting down some creature that you were like, okay, tiefling, they've got to have horns, they've got to have a tail, probably a different shade skin tone that I'm not used to seeing, like probably like red or like dark purple or something. And hunted it down to its exact location. You got all the intel, and the person that was supposed to be it was not it. Chased them a bit more. It was just a human. And you basically spent a few more weeks tracking them. You met an orc who had the same eyes and like same kind of mannerisms. And it just reminded you of this human, and then eventually one thing led to another. You ended up killing it in self-defense because it was coming after you now, and as you killed it, it turned back into its original form, which it normally took on, was a tiefling, and it kind of grew a tail as it was dying. So you had this like memory of this human that turned into an orc, that turned into a tiefling when it died. And actually its truest form, you have no idea what it looks like, but it died as a tiefling, which was kind of its default. But all the same person.
Are you a changeling?
Well, that's one word for me. Yes. That is the slang. It's around Waydora.
What other term would you call it?
Changeling is fine. Yes, I am a changeling.
So is this your favorite face?
Is it your favorite face?
I don't know. I've only seen one face you've made.
No, you've seen two.
Oh my god.
And we're fucking asleep for this shit.
Looks like it'd be a great face to punch. Oh,
If sure, I mean, I could change myself into an orc, preferably before you do such a thing, to make it a little more realistic, but are you going to punch me?
I haven't crossed it off yet.
Well, it comes in handy getting into situations, and not only can I change my appearance, but I can change my voice at will, like that. In case
Ooh,
you're ever
that's
needing
weird.
to get into a noble setting. I can be a hoity-snoity little snot if you want me to, but I digress. My regular voice is much more soothing, wouldn't you agree?
After what you just said, yes.
Yes, well, and he changes back, his ears forming back into a human's ears. Well, it is your shift. For the past 10 minutes, no one has been keeping watch, except for the two bozos out there, but they're not really keeping watch, are they?
How long did it take Xerxes to learn?
Not long after he was a wormling. I found him when he was a wormling. So I don't know his exact age, but he wasn't far from birth when I found him. Or hatch, I suppose you would say. Once they reach a certain age, and they start showing signs of being able to shift and shape change, it's not long, maybe a few days before they can fully form into a being, and maybe a week or two before they really master it. It doesn't take long. It's a part of who they are. Dragons, you'll never understand the full scale, no pun intended, of
what a dragon can do. And the arcane power from a dragon. That feeling you get between your thighs as you... That came out wrong. I meant, as you're riding, as you're... that also came out wrong. When you are...
Baldric appears in the background with the saxophone.
I've been feeling
I think they might have some showers at some place if you need to cool off.
You know
Where
what
you're
I mean,
going.
though. When you are bonding with your dragon and flying with your dragon, the sheer power that you feel, not only when you're in the throes of combat, watching it tear apart its enemy by talon and tooth, or disintegrate entire structures with its breath, but merely it's the beat of its wings, the beat of its heart. There's something ancient. Not barbaric, but more... I don't know.
Primal.
Primal, yes.
Well, I'm glad Tiernan has Xerxes to help him learn.
Yes, I'm also... And I'm glad Tiernan has you as well. You will make a formidable rider.
I think I kind of already am.
Well, that's debatable.
Whatever makes you feel better.
I'm going to find a pew to make myself unconscious on.
Bang my head as hard as I can until sleep takes me.
Keep an eye on Xerxes for me, if you will.
Sure.
He's new to all this. He's not a social creature. We are nomadic. He really only knows me. He's never been around so many people in his entire life in such a short span of time. He's new at this, especially the teaching thing.
You know, I'm starting to hate a little less the fact that you guys won't leave us alone.
That is a step in the right direction. And like I said, Anya, I like it when you talk this much. You should do it more often. There is a real person behind those broken eyes. And he walks
I never
away.
said there wasn't.
He walks away.
How rude.
So lucky Baldric was asleep for that conversation.
God, I hate it.
And Anya will
Probably why
never
Anya
tell.
talked that much.
Dang.
You're so mean to poor Baldric.
She just wants to know the lore.
God.
It's my way of
Enemies
payback
to
for all
lovers
the
arc.
for all the titty tassels and
You would deprive her of the enemies to lovers arc?
My arm!
My heart.
it's
Okay.
her soap opera while we're on the road.
Make a perception check as you begin your watch. Actually, I'll say, forget it. The night is uneventful.
Okay.
You take your watch as normal. Nothing eventful happens. You maybe notice an uptick in the amount of guards around Wind's Peak. Not exponential by any means, but just a few more here and there, and their patrols are a little bit more tight and strict. Definitely around House Darrow. But you find your rest, you wake up the next person, they do their watch, morning comes, for sake of time. We find ourselves in the morning.
Okay.
Let's get a change of scenery here.
Peak trip you all to consciousness. Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, you all wake up. You are fully rested. Go ahead and restore all your hit points, all your spell slots, if you haven't already. Valdrick, what was the... You got Danger Sense and Reckless?
Yeah, Danger Sense and Reckless Attack.
Okay. Yeah, Valdrick, I would say throughout the night, you just... You know, you heard about the Cabris not making it out, just the interruption. You just kind of developed maybe a rage towards Vlaakith, a rage towards the whole thing, towards this horrible father.
Bad.
That's just causing all of this to your now person, Diamor, and his brother, who just has he went from just a bad figure, fighting, doing bad things, to just kind of a chaotic, smug douche in the circus, to almost paladin-like, warrior for good, and who now is just on this path that is not like the person that you met. And this rage that you develop is almost like on par and parallel with him. It's just like a righteous rage for just, like, I want to put a stop to all this stupid stuff. You know, Cabris isn't any stranger to you. Has some sort of bond that's going on with Solara. You're not really sure, but Solara is your people, and
They're in love.
you're like, these
They're in
people,
love and they stole him.
these people are my people, and you just have like you wake up with like a burning rage. Solara, you picked up a class in fighter. Maybe with all this going on, you're like, okay, I don't know, like, you don't know, maybe you're hiding how you feel for Cabris, maybe you don't care about him. It's kind of up to Solara to decide, but you do know, like, we're on this path to fight Diabris, and now, like, twofold, we have to get Cabris back, if nothing else, to get him back for Diamor. So you kind of develop this yearn to learn some different techniques, rather than just to keep your friends supported and healed up in the throes of combat. You want to, like, throw yourself into it even more so. You kind of develop that. And
Be stronger.
yeah. And so maybe you're practicing some footwork. Maybe you're the first one up in the morning, and you find Solara not in the temple, but outside of it, just practicing footwork. Maybe her favorite spot in the nearby woods that she grew up messing around in as a tiefling kid. And I guess Anya, human form for Tiernan, will have to... Did you come up with what Tiernan looks like yet? Your mic needs to come down in front of your cute little lips.
I started working on him in Hero Forge. He's basically gonna look like my kid brother, but like super skinny strong. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, he is strong, but he's just like stupidly, like, has a really high metabolism. You know, that body type.
Your
So he's got like
kid
same
brother? Like,
yeah, like he's just gonna look like he's my little brother, kind of.
okay.
But
Okay, so like, okay.
yeah, we definitely would look like we're related. But like, I think he would have his dragon eyes.
Okay. shows obsidian, which has acid, and you had like we discussed like coloring, right? It was like a green. Is it green acid?
Yeah,
With these
so I
things?
figured he would have like green,
Yeah, piercing like
Eyes.
neon green eyes, not just
which
like human
in
green.
his dragon form, he pretty much looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, like
Okay.
that coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you find Tiernan out, just kind of sleeping under a tree, but in human form. He's wearing clothes that do not fit him, but are a little bit too big for him, that fit Xerxes, that maybe you've seen Xerxes wear before. It sounds like
Monica.
Xerxes has given him some human clothes to wear, but he's resting peacefully. As you maybe exit the temple, you see Solara just kind of practicing some footwork, maybe judging, maybe nodding in approval, but you do see Tiernan just kind of sleeping away under a tree. Cleared out some brush so that he's not on top of the snow, but just like short brown hair, really pointed chin. Yeah.
Is Xerxes awake?
Yeah, say Xerxes, you kind of look around for Xerxes, you hear the beating of some wings, your hilt warms to the touch, and Xerxes lands with a sheep in his mouth and kind of plants this now dead sheep, bloodied, next to the sleeping Tiernan, and kind of nudges Tiernan as Tiernan kind of jolts awake, and his arms turn into winged dragon wings, but he retains the rest of his human form, and he just kind of has this wild, crazed look to his face, and makes eye contact with you, Anya, for the first time in human form, and kind of slowly smiles.
Did you work all night on this?
Oh, you'll excuse me. This is not what I wanted to show you. I wanted human arms. That's what I was
I
trying
saw
to
your
do.
human arms before you woke
You
up.
did? Hold on, I can do this. And it looks like he's like pushing out a poop, but his arm turns into a human arm. He smiles for a second as his foot turns into a talon, and scales kind of run up to his kneecap, and he stomps it in frustration on the ground.
Hey, Xander said it took Xerxes a couple days, so by that measurement, you're already way ahead of the curve.
He kind of sneers over at Xerxes, who's slowly just gnawing on this lamb, and Tiernan says, "He lied to me. He said this was cake."
They laughed when I said that you were going to get this figured out tonight, so, like I said, I think you're doing just fine.
I'll show them who's laughing.
Can I just say I love soft Anya with her little dragon boy?
He takes a minute to concentrate, takes a couple minutes, and eventually turns back into his dragon form, and just kind of like walks over and starts eating the little lammy. Voldrick, you awaken to the sound of blade on metal as you see Diamor sitting up in one of the nearby stools, shirtless, sharpening a sword, his back to you.
Hot. Love that. Love a man who's up early sharpening blades. Okay. I guess I get up and I'll just like put my hands on his shoulders, kiss him on top of the head, and just say, all right, well, let's go get a ring, kill your father, get your brother back. Kind of pat him on the back and start gathering my shit up.
Yeah, as you kind of separate from him, his arm lingers and grabs your hand, and you feel something in it. And he gives it to you.
Presents.
It is the white jewel that you saw Asha and Pearl have, that they were talking about. It's about the size of a baseball, so it's not like, he hands it to you and you're like, oh my gosh, the rock. And yeah, I don't know if I think they showed it to you, but they never gave it to you. Diamor says, Cabris gave this to me in the tavern. He said the women that you met briefly thought you ought to have it. You as in all of you. She didn't say what for.
One of Anya's rocks. The dragon rocks.
The dragon.
There's a lot going on. We're collecting a lot of things. Alright, let me... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... squeeze his hand, take the stone, just be like, alright, pack up, we gotta get the hell on the road and do this as quick as we can so that we can save your brother as quick as possible. And kind of head towards...
There's nothing for me to pack.
Okay. Well, pack your fine self and put a shirt on before you come out. And then I'm gonna head out the door towards where Anya is carrying this giant fucking rock.
Okay. Anya, you see Valdrick come out as you're kind of watching Solara spar maybe a little bit with a tree or something. However Solara does it, watching your dragons interact, and Valdrick comes out with a jewel that looks absolutely identical to the bronze jewel that you had stolen from you, except for the coloring. It is white.
Rock.
I'll take that.
Yep. I'm gonna put it in her hand.
How did you get this?
Oh, boyfriend.
How did he get it?
The girls from the tavern.
Left
the
it
ones.
with Diamor?
Yeah.
You know what, that tracks for them.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing some light stretches while I watch Solara spar, and I'm just gonna start giving the craziest. Yeah, you're doing great, babe. That's looking real good. We gotta get you tighter pants. Tighter pants for the lunges. Been telling Anya we gotta get her tighter pants too. Everybody needs tighter pants around. Tight pants for everybody. Tight pants and titty tassels.
I wear a robe. I don't wear pants.
You've got no pants on? You've had no pants this whole time?
Calliope is commando under those robes.
That
Commando.
changes so many of the scenes that I had already played
So
out
much
in my head.
AI generated artwork.
So
I
much
we
going
were
on.
jumping
have
through
a
the
different
air.
understanding of pants, just to be fair here.
Amber is ready to diggity dip. I don't know if any of you saw, but Charmy came up and ate her food while she got up that last time. And so she has to go and beat the dog.
Okay.
Actually.
So,
Yeah.
But I do have to let her in. I threw her outside.
Okay. I was gonna do a quick thing with Solara. Do you have a couple minutes?
Yeah, please make it fast. Yeah.
Okay. You hear a voice, a familiar voice, as you're sparring. Now that is the footwork of a Doom Guide, if I've ever seen one.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. True. Yes. Yes. Hello, Father.
I find you back at my temple.
Not
Can't
for
stay
long.
away.
I know. It's a safe place, fortunately. So
It
we'll always come here in a time of need.
It will always remain a safe place for you and yours. Well, keep at whatever you're doing. Don't let me distract you. I just have my morning prayers.
Sorry. Say that again.
I have my morning prayers to attend. You don't let me distract you from your practicing. You all are going to help her with this footwork, are you not? And he kind of gives a glaring look at Anya.
Whoa. Anya's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
Thank you, Father.
The way Anya's personality gives me such, like, Nicholas vibes.
Yeah.
Just the dead stare and, yeah.
Alright, real quick before we wrap up the session tonight, where are you guys planning on going, or like what's the vibe before we
We're going to Westwind, baby!
Yeah, we gotta get that ring.
How so?
I hated West Wing.
How are you getting
Can
to
we
Westwind?
planar Amulet of the Plains to Westwind? I know it'll just drop us, like, somewhere near it, but better than
Well, it's
taking a long journey.
we know it's at the Temple of Gratz,
Yes.
so I can try to aim for there.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
long as we
I
can
think it's as long as
vaguely-
you're familiar with the location, that should be fine. Even though it's just on the same plane, that should be okay. But okay.
Is
cool.
there a cooldown on the?
No.
On it or no?
Yeah, we already
No.
discussed this.
That's
I
part of
told
it.
Chris that I would be
I remember that.
responsible with the amulet.
You guys do
Fair.
what
Fast
you do.
travel
We're not using
here,
the
now
amulet
there.
to go get morning coffee and then come right back.
You know what? The more we flesh out Waydora, the easier it is for me to keep up with you guys and your fast travels. So you
As
do
we're
what you like.
bopping around.
Before we do that, if Solari's training, I want to train with the bow with Anya.
Nice. Okay.
That in the morning.
Okay.
If we're all out there training, anyways. But
We'll fade to
that can
black
wait
on.
till
We'll fade to black on that little
Black.
sparring scene.
Training
and
montage.
Next session we'll make
training
some rolls.
montage.
We'll do some training montage, make some rolls, and then we'll.
business.
Cool,
We'll
because
get to
then
the
I can
next leg
pick
of
my
it.
fighting style, because I didn't decide that yet.
Yes, take your
There's
time.
too many options.
Pray to Kalimvor over this week about it, and
Yes.
yes,
Me
Kelly.
too.
That's what
Thank
Kalimvor would want.
Hey Kelly, it's me.
All right. Thanks for sticking with us.
Alright, goodbye everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
I
Next
love
session.
you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, GG on that session, you guys.
Yeah.
That was
Fun
good.
stuff.
Lots of great contact. Valdrick is so upset she missed one of her favorite soap operas. My god. And it was such a good episode. It was such a good episode. My god.
She talks so much. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. Like Xander was just
The
standing
most
back.
she's ever spoken.
To Xander.
She was like da 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 da. Or really ever.
True. I don't know, Valdrick got a lot of talking at her for that one time we fell into a tunnel.
That's true. With the
I feel like I would assume that I like share things with the group, and I like talk enough, you know.
My headcanon is that Anya has like really off-putting humor that took like a season for everyone else to understand, but I get go. Like just really weirdly like she's talking about killing people and you can never tell if it's a joke or if it's real. And the joke is that it's always real. And that's
It is always real.
always real. She
There are
just
very
be-
few ways I have not killed someone.
Yeah, she just be saying shit, and Valdrick's like, "Oh, Anya, there she goes
Yeah.
again, talking about different ways to disembowel a man."
Talking about
It's so
doing-
funny.
Performing the blood eagle on the goblin. Haha, you're so silly.
Yeah, she's so silly. You're so silly, Anya, and everyone else is like, "Ah, what's happening?" All right, much love to you,
Yes.
beautiful
Must
people.
work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
I
fun.
also
Love.